What up, Copper family? I need to do a new intro. Not, I love the music, but I think I need to update the song or not the pictures and the videos and stuff like that. Also, again, you can see that this is not for resale. This is just a proof. I just got a new proof sent to me, and I'll be looking at it again. The only reason why this is not up is because if you look, it's just the margins are just a little too much for me. So I think it needs to be a little bit tweaked a little bit. You guys are doing fantastic. That was a little crazy. All right. One thing I hate about microphones and when you're talking is you can always hear the person breathing really hard. Logan and I once got a comment through our DMs that we breathe too loud on our podcast. I'm like, well, yeah, we're big dudes. So I just thought it was funny. So anyway, hope everyone's doing well. What's up, Roberto? I call everyone who's a Roberto. I don't know if that's from anything, but I just think it's funny. So Robert, hope you're doing well. You too, Roberto. But I know we have like 3 or 4 Roberts that always are always hanging out, so I appreciate it. So I hope you're doing well, man. And John and his chicken, hope you're doing well. I appreciate you being here. And yes, the camera works. I could not figure it out yesterday. It was so weird. I don't know what was going on. And our man of the hour. So Jeff is going to be joining me at 5:40 my time, so 7:40 Eastern time, and he's just going to help me and close out the show with me. So we're going to get to know him a little bit and get to talk to him and kind of root for him and know his wins and anything that he wants to share with us. So I have some really hard questions lined up. Just joking. But what's up, Donnie? Oh, Sergey, I clicked on the wrong one. Yes, I have it. I've used it actually. I combed my beard. I just made a Instagram video and a TikTok video on Copper Johns, and you'll see that I'm doing the K-pop Dragon Hunger song. They're going up, up, up. They're gonna be good. Yeah, that song. Anyway, just be being me. But what's up, Donnie? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. And love that picture. I think that's a new one for me that I haven't seen. Do you know? I just saw your message. I replied. I don't know if you replied back, but dude, I way believe that. Hey, Jordan, how you doing, buddy? You're gonna have to tell me what your fantasy football league is called. We haven't done our draft yet. I'm kind of bummed out. For members only, because there's a lot of you. Should we do a fantasy football? And then like we actually do a draft on just the we'll do a live draft, but it's just for members only. I just had that'd be actually kind of fun because you can do a free one and then like the winner of the whole thing would get maybe $100 gift card to Copper John's. I don't know. That kind of sounds fun. Don't tell Melissa. She's always like, Tyson. Because I always let my ADHD win. I'm like, dude, let's do it. Marky Mark, how you doing? Tanya, by the way, I'm excited to talk to your husband. Thank you so much for everything. And Marky Mark, still love the color of that. Look at that. Look at that chin. Uh, when will those be available? And when will we be able to get them from your site? What was I talking about? What were we talking about, man? Oh, the combs? Combs are available, aren't they? I don't know. Are they not available? If that's the only thing you're, because that's the only thing I can think of that we were talking about. Combs are available. If not, I can easily go order some. I mean, it's just Chicago combs, and they're amazing. And they just put there's some of them have our logo, and some of them have our Copper Johns on there. So, hey, Brandon. Hey, did you end up going to I Love You, Bro? I so wish I could have made it, but like I said, my son bought a brand new car, guys. He bought a brand new car from a dealership about 3-4 days ago and he drove it to work back and forth, drove it to his girlfriend's a couple of times, to his apartment, all that, and then within no, it was longer than 3 or 4 days, probably 5 days, and within that time frame, the check engine light went on and it stopped working, and it's like $4,000 worth of repairs after he just spent 10 grand on a used car, and I'm just like, and the warranty in Utah is 1,000 miles, or and obviously he went like 1,016 when it happened, and I'm like, oh, that those deceitful sons of a guns. But oh, hey, there she is. How you doing, Melissa? Anyway, that's why I couldn't make it. I had to go help him with his car and stuff like that. And so we're going to be able to break everything down to 1600 and be able to fix it and all that. But man, they're people are sometimes a little dishonest, and I hate that. It's going to be fun, man. Jay Spray, how you doing, buddy? Um, I would destroy you. I wrestled in high school. I don't know if you really wrestled, but I wrestled in high school. I never did the fake stuff, and I'm also like 100 pounds bigger than you. So I'm just saying. But did you see the UFC fighter against Brian Shaw? They posted that, and Brian Shaw got choked out. I'm just like, dang, because and Brian Shaw is the world's strongest man. Richard Ron, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Her birthday isn't until Tuesday, right? It's not today. It's Tuesday. Don't scare me. What's good? Hey, Riz, how you doing, buddy? Joshua Cagle, what's up, man? Check that red beard out. I love that. Hope you're doing well. Don't know what I'd do if you didn't have that. So true. What's up? Oh yeah, Donnie. No bueno, por favor. I will not do fantasy. So you're on your. Oh, I know you are. I just mean like I just randomly always just say, "Hey, let's do this," and then you're like, "Tyson, come on." Oh, the book. So it will take. It takes 2 to 3 business days to get it to me, the proof. Once I see it, all I have to do is say yes on where they send it to me that it's good, and then it takes 72 hours. So I'm guessing this time next week it will be for sale. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Hey, Frankie, how you doing, buddy? Oh, dude, that makes me happy. And Joe's was there too. I was his time there, so I'm glad that you guys got to go and hang out with him. He's a good dude. I really like him. It's like when you break down your car is going to break down instead of warranty just under. Dude, I think that they were shady. I'm like, you cannot tell me that you didn't know something was wrong with the gasket and there was a crack in it. Like, you can't tell me that you didn't know. I was in the top chat ops. Everyone, happy Monday. Monday. Why did I think it was Tuesday? Someone else's birthday Tuesday? Anyway, it's gonna be fun. First tuning in. Okay, Josh, nice. I hope you have a good time. And I'm glad that you're here. Please keep coming back. Melissa is every Thursday, and I'm every Friday, and it's going to be fun. And I have some cool announcements that I'm going to tell you guys that we're going to Copper Johns and all this kind of stuff. We're going to be on the road next year, and on Fridays I'm going to be going from different locations, and we're going to have a lot of people on. It's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I kind of talked to you guys about the wins because I like hearing people's wins and things that that type of thing. And we had a huge win, and it's going to be fun. I've been doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu for 3 years. I'd say I could take you, Tyson, or I could just sit on you. Hey, Mariacho Blanco. I love that name. It's the best nickname ever. Um, good. I hope you enjoyed work and drive safe, man. Thanks for listening. I had Jamestown and Bear. Yes, guess what I'm wearing today? Total like I'm wearing Beartooth Mountain, the one that we did to support uh what was it, Red Cross during the floods and all that kind of stuff. And dude, I forgot how much I like it. Will there be? I don't know. I guess I could do that. I don't know. I have a. It's. I know it's really close. Me and Copper Johns, but I kind of try to make it separate. But maybe that's a really good question. I don't see why not. Jamestown is the old book one. I love Jamestown. I have a lot of old book scent, so I might have to use it for something else. And next month scent is dark. People who like dark scents, um, I don't think there's any happiness in it. I don't think there's any brightness. I think it's just dark. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. Challenge accepted. I will destroy you like some chicken tenders. Oh, I get it. Uh, well, what's up, David? It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well, man. Thanks so much for coming on. Dude, I'm being weird or something. David, thanks so much for coming. I love he sends me all these reels about uh things that can harm you that and you take as supplements and things like that. I always really enjoy that kind of stuff. So thank you, David. Um what is good today? Pulleys. Pulleys is good. I like pulleys. My grandpa. Hey, David. How you doing, buddy? Thanks so much for being here and always supporting. It does mean a lot. And all your kind words. Mixed breed, my brother. Okay, just making sure. All right. So as you can see, use code SCHOOL down below at checkout. You'll save 25% off. Also, Dancy did a review on what a revitalizing hair serum, a ball wash, and revitalizing, the fenugreek shampoo and conditioner. And we have it all in stock. And we actually have activated charcoal in stock now, wash and ocean mineral wash in stock. I have them here. So Monday or Tuesday, Candace will drive, but they're in stock, and so you can order them with this discount, um, if you want. So they're just sitting here, and yeah, and so if you do order it, be a little patient. They'll probably not ship until Wednesday or Thursday, but that's on me. But I wanted to keep them available for the code and for the discount. I'm just letting you know now. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? So next month will be my. That's actually really good. Hey, what's up, man? There's a couple of really nice. Look at this. You back-to-back red beards. Jordan, Where's your red beard, man? I've been trying different scents out since I've been taking care of my beard for 4 months. Nice. What kind of scents do you like? What's your favorite go-to scents? And matter of fact, everyone, let Joshua know what your favorite Copper John scent is. I'm kind of curious. And see we can help him out, especially during the sell. Ozark and Beard, dude. Ozark was freaking legit. I'm not gonna like it. Ozark was dark, but not dark. It was dark, but it had brightness and happiness in it. Havasu Falls, Donnie, that was a good one too. Dude, it goes so fast. It went really, really fast. Hey, what's up, man? I hope you're doing well. I liked your I think I saw your video when you were doing really up close, and then you showed your water bottle, and then you went close again. I thought that was funny. Good job, man. I've only used Dead Man's, not tried. Totally fine, man, and never pressure from here. They're a great company, wonderful, wonderful owner, wonderful people. What's up, Miles? How you doing? I'll tell you what, Miles and his wife are probably two of the nicest people. You could have a conversation with Miles and just all day. Like, you won't run out of things to talk about. He is one of the most, uh, just easygoing people I know, him and his wife, and they were just fun to talk to. And, yeah, it was cool. I'm excited to go back there. It sounds like we might be in March and do it again with Justin and do it the same place, and, yeah, that'll be fun. Ozark was splendid. I do. Yeah, Ozark. Favorite Couple set is available one, 801. I knew you liked 801, but I didn't know it was your favorite. I see it was one of my favorites, but it didn't sell. What was it? Lime and fresh cut grass? Dude, it was like if you liked summer and you like the smell of fresh cut grass, it smelled like fresh cut grass. And then I thought like what sounds really good? And like I know it sounds weird, but like a lime Mike's Hard Lemonade, a lemonade or something like that as you're sitting in the shade, dude. It's what it smelled like. It was good. And Sundance is our number one seller. I just sent hundreds to Amazon. It sells really well. What's up, Miss Sofa? How you doing? Huge red fan of Bourbon Bayou Ghost Falls, which will be coming here shortly. I'm not just saying that to say that. We have labels, we have all the product. Just need to decide. Actually, I'm gonna write Melissa, if you're listening, can you write me an email and just say, "Tyson, make that this week?" Why not? Why not? Yes, I know, and, I know Garrett likes it Lake Erie, and I know, Matt Beardlaws like Lake Erie. I just, don't know if I have what it takes to make that one anymore. Liberty's legit. It smells like freedom. I love it. Do you plan on trying Sundance and I do plan on trying Sundance and On the Rocks. Okay, Sundance is a lot of people's favorites, and I know Melissa's On the Rocks. They really like that. Yeah, Candace likes On the Rocks. Sundance and Barbershop are amazing. Barbershop, I would say out of my regular lineup, Barbershop and Ghost Falls are probably my number one and two with those. I love Barbershop. I still keep going back to the Sleeping Bear Dunes. I won in the first. Nice. Hey, first of all, how you doing? Um, well, that's awesome. Sleeping Bear Dunes is legit. It was really good. That was Michigan. I will say this. I will give you a hint. It is Iowa. I haven't done Iowa, and I'm doing Iowa because I thought Midwest for the fall, and I thought of some cool places, and I'm like, okay, we're making a scent with this. So it's. I sent Melissa what it's going to look like in the scent profile, and I think it's going to be one of those that people are going to love, but they're going to be like, wait, how does that work? Try it and you'll love it. What's up? How you doing, Justin? Hope you're doing well, man. It was so fun. Can't wait to do it again. It was fun. I really, really enjoyed it. Like, it was fun. Back. It wasn't, I don't know if you ever, like most beard competitions, I've never been to a beard competition that wasn't laid back, but this was just laid back. We were just having a good time. We were there knowing that we were creating, we were doing something good. And we were just like, no one there was it was like, was there anyone in charge? We don't know. We were supposed to be, but you know what I mean? It was just fun and laid back. Ooh, I forgot about anglers. How did I forget about anglers? I love anglers. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, I was barbershop, Ghost Falls and anglers. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot about anglers. It's been a while since I've done anglers. And Mountain River. I love Mountain River. Okay, I have a problem. Anglers on the Rock, Sundance, Ghost Falls, Lake Tahoe, Severance Mountain, Harvest. Severance Mountain, David, huh? Severance Mountain. So Severance Mountain will 100% be on Dad Bots. And we're going to try to get everything there before Black Friday for Dad Bods. Again, we're bringing back a few of the scent of the months that we did. That's going to be solely for Dad Bods. Dad Bods is going to wholesale from Copper Johns and put it on their website, and it's going to be Severance Mountain. What was it? Riverwalk and a couple others. Uh, yeah, Harvest Moon is coming back. I haven't had a moment, guys. I'm sorry, but Harvest Moon will be coming back. Nutmeg might be in this next one. Just saying. Butter popcorn ethanol? No, it won't be that. I'm excited for the news. I can't believe it's almost September. Dude, it's so true. On the Rocks is my favorite so far from y'all. There's a lot of people who love that. Nepali. I'm just talking about mainline Nepali. I've gone through 7 bottles personally. I love Nepalis. Like, love Nepalis. It's probably if you were to go with my most used, it'd be Nepalis. And I really like Beartooth Mountain. The vanilla tobacco, I really like that one. I really liked what was the cherry one? Melissa, what was the cherry one that was the very first scent of the month? Moosehead Lake was legit. I could do Moosehead. I have that fragrance and I know what it is because I like it so much. Sometimes I make stuff on my own just for me with no label, just because I can make it, just so I can use it. But no, Cherry Grove Pier. That's a freaking rock star. If you like cherry, it was a subtle cherry and it lasted and it was so good. I want to use that cherry again, but I'm like, I've already done it, so I can't. But I would love to because I loved that cherry. There's nothing like it. It's almost like a sour cherry, but subtle. I don't know. It was good. But okay, before we kind of start with everyone, and we start with Ismer. Yes. It's just I'm working on other things. I have so many things I want to do, and I shouldn't be talking to you guys about them, but I'm just so excited. Melissa gets mad at me for oversharing, but yes, 100%. And also, I think one other line, but I won't say that one because I do overshare. But 100%, Maroon Bells is freaking legit, and you guys helped create that one. So it was so good. Okay, question for you. What's a weird flex that you are secretly proud of? Um, What are some of your wins that you've had this week? What's something that, you would be ashamed to say, but because we're us, you wanna say? So what are some of the weird things or happy things or just not even necessarily weird, just what's a flex that you're secretly proud of? Kinda tell me that. Uh, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna rewrite it. So, what my fingers are so big, sometimes it hits caps lock. What is your biggest win of the week? How about that? Let's do this one. I wanna do this one instead. What's your biggest win of the week, guys? I would say for me, uh, I got to facilitate and be the group leader for my first, dad bods and or not dad bods and bears, uh, I love you, bro. And it was really amazing. It was amazing to be able to meet new guys I've never met and be able to facilitate men's mental health group, and it was really cool. So that'd be mine. And hanging out with Melissa, that is a cool win. I think that's a great win, Melissa. I really do. You have so many wins, but I appreciate that being a part of your win. That means a lot. If one of the top managers at my work and built, I'm one of the top managers at my work and built the best team. Dude, Joshua, that's freaking amazing. I love this. I love this. I got a 5K bonus from, hey, John, you want to go on a date? So weird. John, perfect. Congratulations, man. That's amazing. You can buy tons of chickens with 5K. Megan, sometimes that's all that matters, right? I'm not joking. I don't know. Coke Zero just does something for me. That's my win. This is my first can for today. I think it's funny that these cans that are normally this is a 12-ounce can, and it just makes it look like it's one of those baby 8 ounces that you can get. Ask me around 7:55. Uh, actually, taking time off next week of working a half day for growth and leadership and trusting the team to stick to the plan. Dude, that's awesome, Jordan. That's awesome, Jordan. That really is. Congrats, man. I met my favorite New York Giants player, Lawrence. Dude, that's huge. Congrats, man. Where'd you meet him? For winning manager of the year, and yes, I sure do, bro. That's awesome. That's awesome. Manager of the year. That's huge, man. Congratulations. Received a promote. Dude, there's a lot of cool wins. A lot of cool wins. Congrats. Went to couples counseling and found out she does want to work. Shut up, Brandon. That's huge. That's huge. Dude, these are making my day. There's so many awesome wins. I launched my website today. It's not perfect, and it was a lot of work, but it's up. Okay, that's freaking amazing. Um, that is amazing. I'm proud of you. And it's I always just tell people who are like, "What do I do about my business?" I'm like, "Your customers will tell you what's wrong with your product." And so you go, you do the best you can with what you have, push it. When they buy it, they'll tell you what's wrong with it, and that's how you can evolve. So, Kay, huge congratulations. Can I be honest with you about last night's episode? Everything you said hit it home and with me and got emotional. I'm glad, man. I'm not glad that you might be struggling, but I'm glad that we're able to help. Um, you're a stud. There's a lot of things. I mean, that's why we do what we do. That's why I do what I do. That's why you should listen to some of the dad bods things with we have some really amazing people there that this is their life. And this next week's episode, not next week, next week's me and Logan, I think. The following week I think is Joe from I Love You Bro. Um, but we have Ken on. But anyway, man, uh, thank you for sharing that. That that's a win for me that we were able to help a little, and because you're an amazing human, got to talk to you a little, and I look up to you, man. I really do. Even though you're just a little guy. Bought a new rack of oils, found a good amount of oils I didn't know I had. Isn't that the best? That's the best. I found $10 in my pocket, and then I gave it to my son for gas. But I found it. Probably managed to get 10 muscle ups. Dude, shut up. My goal is one, and 10 is amazing. I'm not being sarcastic. Uh, seriously, Brandon, that makes me so happy. Oh, really? He was just there in Pennsylvania. That's cool. Thanks, Donnie. That means a lot, man. We're just us. Like we're just us, and I don't ever want you guys not to be you. I feel like, um, just be you. You're good enough. I mean, I know it's a joke, but it's like you're good enough. You're smart enough, and your people will find you, and they will love you. And you shouldn't have to be someone you're not just to have a friend. And you guys are loved here for sure. Weird flex, but I would be careful about using UPS or FedEx when ordering items that are fragile, especially in the mirror or intent. Dude, I get that. No, believe me, I've seen some packages that Melissa and I get pictures of where you'll see the forklift just ran over it. And you're like, what? Or you'll see a footprint on the package, and you're like, okay, how what? Like, what? And then they send it, and then the customer says, "Hey, it's broken." I'm like, "Well, yeah, someone like literally stepped on it and tried to break it." It's like you can see the footprint. I don't get that. I don't get why how people do that. Dad Bods is my Monday morning podcast. I listen on the way to work every week. Gets me in the right mindset. Jordan, that's awesome. That's why we do it in the Monday morning. We release it at 3 a.m. Uh, and for people who have to leave work and listen to it, that's for 45 minutes to 55 minutes. For that reason, one is better than none. Got to start somewhere. 100%. Uh, Dude, and seriously, if you I know Dino has hit me up. I wanna say Miles once hit me up. Sergey definitely has hit me up. David might, just with ideas because, sometimes you guys are going through things that we might not be going through, and so, we will research or we'll find a guest to come on and talk about that. Like, Logan and I have never been through divorce. There's a lot of men who have and a lot of women, and so what do we need to do? We're finding someone who's gone through divorce or a divorce expert, that deals with the emotions and, can help you guys because that's important. And so, yeah, if there's something that you guys wanna talk about, let me know. I saw your before and thanks. I took a lot of coursing to do something like that, but, it's kind of one of my things is I'm just like, Copper Johns is all about be proud of who you are. I preach be proud of who you are, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it." Um, and for what it is, I'm proud. I'm proud of what I've been able to accomplish, and September 3rd, guys, September 3rd, sign up for High Rocks if you want to. We're signed up for High Rocks in Anaheim, and we're going to be there, like I said. And so we should do a meetup sometime in downtown Disney that weekend. I think it's the 12th and 13th. So it'd have to be the 13th evening or Sunday the 14th. And then I'm taking my kids and family to Disney for a couple of days. But yeah, we really should that Sunday go to downtown Disney and just hang out and maybe I'll do a dinner or something. It'd be fun. Uh, I I'm a manager at FedEx, and I know how it works. Yeah, I don't. I know that you're probably not, and probably a lot of people. It's just two or three people that just make everything miserable or bad. I got my Newport oil yesterday, coffee today, kids tonight. How do you like Newport? I'm kind of curious what you think about Newport. I love Newport. Thanks, man. Oh yeah, dude. Got two packages at work. Surprisingly, nothing broken. Nice. Uh, Enjoy your time with your princess. What did I miss? But I will say this, my daughter, so I have to leave at 6 so that I can go, watch my daughter cheerleading because I love it because I love football, and she's a cheerleader for her team, and her team seems to be decent this year, and so I get to go watch their high school football game, and it's actually at my old high school, so I'm gonna be on it's been 20 plus years, don't get me wrong, but I get to go sit on the other side where I used to play on that field as a kid, so it's gonna be fun to go back there. Anger management. I'm not gonna lie, that's a really good idea. I'm need to write that down. I'm not joking, Brandon. That's a really good idea because I think a lot of people would appreciate that. Because all of us get angry over dumb things. I wouldn't say they're dumb. They're not dumb things. They're things that matter to us, or we wouldn't get angry. However, with that being said, there's better ways to handle our emotions. So I like that. Uh, well, happy birthday, Jay. I'm just reading that. It took me a second. I don't know why. I went like double cross-eyed or something. What's up, Greg? Congratulations on the new company. When did you open it up? Because I wish you would have said something, man. But yeah, congratulations. Just for today, always be better than you were yesterday. 100% you matter. I love that. I love that. And look at that. Oh, you can't tell. It feels like my hat's too tight. Head to Friday Night Football tonight too, dude. Right? It's just I don't know. My kids, my boys were never into football, and that's one sport I feel like you can't push your kids into because I mean, like, if you don't hit, you're going to get hurt and type of thing. And so I'm like, I'm not going to make them. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But they got into other sports and or activities and stuff like that, but never football. I always thought my kids would want to follow my footsteps and play football, but no. A lot of times, the small package, the package handlers will throw the package to the top and load wall instead of. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Why they do? I don't know why they do it, but that makes sense. Why things are. Once before, it really does help. Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I wrote it down. I legit wrote it down. I'm going to use find someone. Newport going to go ahead and get the butter. Ozark really caught my attention. Really good. Nice. Oh, February. How did I not know that? I played, and none of my boys played varsity either. Oh, there you go, Miles. We wait till we got to Florida. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yes, a way to reverse psychology yourself in a positive way. 100%. All right. So now, sorry, I'm just doing something. I got through everything I wanted to. Now, I guess Jeff, if you're listening, hop on whenever you're ready. But I'm excited for this. So if you guys are interested, I will just ask people from now on if they want to be a part of this. But if you want to be specifically a part of it, again, we're just going to be doing this for 15, 20 minutes a week and just get to know you guys, get to root for you, get to know your wins and all that kind of stuff because it's fun. And so we're going to be doing that. Copper John's, we called it the Copper Lodge. It used to be a whole hour. Just don't have time for that anymore. But I do want to keep doing it, and so I thought, why not? To copy Melissa's, she knows. What's up? Oh, how you guys doing? I still love that beard, man. You look really good. Hope you and your wife are amazing and doing good. But yeah, so I'm glad I got to know all your guys' wins. I would say that I am super, super excited for college football. I love football and I like the NFL, but I love college football. And so tomorrow, a few games start. And then next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's on, and it's going to be so much fun. I love watching ESPN in the morning on College Game Day and just watching and seeing if they're going to mention your team's name. Now, mind you, I'm not in the SEC; we're the Big 12, and so sometimes we're mentioned, but it's different. And also, I'm kind of excited to see what happens. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are into college football like I am, but I do love it. And speaking of which, what do you guys like to do in the fall? If you're not a huge football player or football like football or college football, what do you guys do for fun in the fall? I love hiking in the fall. I love being outside in the fall. I love camping in the fall. All that kind of stuff. So, all right, Jeff is in. See, I know you're a real tired guy, but and so is Justin. We had to keep doing it. Okay, Jeff, I'm going to do an introduction real quick, and then we're going to do it. So give me 1 second. Okay, guys, Jeff is in here. Just 1 second.
Hey there, amazing folks. At Copper Lodge, we believe that true connections are built on understanding and shared experiences. That's why we're beyond excited to launch our series of intimate interviews with community members like you. We're here to root for you, cheer you on, and celebrate your unique story. Whether you're a longtime community member, a business owner, an artist, or just someone with an interesting perspective, we want to hear from you and share your incredible journey. Our interviews are all about showcasing the vibrant tapestry of our community and highlighting the amazing individuals who call Copper John's home. By sharing your stories, we believe we can inspire and connect with each other on a deeper level. So, if you're interested in being interviewed or know someone who would be a perfect fit, give us a shout at info@copperjohnsbeard.com. We can't wait to hear from you and share your story with the world. Join us at Copper Lodge, where community shines brighter together.
thought I would make that intro a little bit longer. I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to shorten. How you doing, buddy?
You can hear me okay? I'm fine. How are
Yeah,
you?
you have a little bit of lag.
Oh, I don't know how I would fix that.
Wait, that's my favorite thing ever, though.
What's
It's
that?
like dubbing when on one of those old like ninja movies and something like that.
I mean, I wouldn't, I'm on my phone, so I wouldn't know how I
No,
would
you're
fix that.
totally fine. Is everyone else see the lag or is it just me? We're totally okay. It doesn't bother me. It might be my internet, and so it might just be me and not everyone else. But how you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
Good. Sorry, that's how long it takes for me to hear you.
Wow, is it that big of a lag?
I would say a good
Oh,
5
wow.
seconds.
You want me to pop out and come back in, or?
Yeah, why don't we try that?
Okay.
Yeah. Was it big lag or was it just me, guys? Hey, what's up, Vinny? How you doing? Dude, I love if I lived in Florida or anywhere that had a beach, I'd be there every week too, even in the fall. Like I totally see that. Yeah, that was a really bad one. I agree. Okay, you guys saw it. So hopefully he gets back on. I've noticed sometimes though, if you're on your house internet, your Wi-Fi, just get off of it and just use your phone internet and it should be okay. All right, sorry. Let me get back to this. Anyone know a good food spot in Newark? I have never been to New York City. I've never been there, but so if anyone else does, let me know. Oh, there's
Is
a
this
Will
any
guy.
better?
All right, say it one more time.
Is this any better?
A lot better. And now it's like a
Okay, good.
second, not like 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
Don't be. It's part of life. What we always say is life happens live. You can't do what you don't. You know what I mean? It's just part of technology.
Right.
But how you doing? You doing good?
I'm doing very well today, actually. It's been a
What?
very good week. This is a good week for us.
Why is that?
Tuesday was my wife's birthday. Tomorrow we celebrate 26 years of being together, and Monday is my daughter's 30th birthday. That's why I remembered Melissa's.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
so it's a big week for us.
Okay, so everyone in the chat, yeah, tech stuff is unpredictable. If you have a question for Jeff, please just put a Q on there so that I don't miss it. Because sometimes I just get focused on speaking to them, and so I don't see it. So put a Q there, and if I miss it, just keep doing it. But yeah, so Jeff, tell everyone a little about who you are. If everyone should, if they've opened the email up from a couple of weeks ago, they would know who you are. But why don't you just kind of just introduce yourself a little?
I'm 56 years old. I'm originally from the San Francisco Bay Area in California, the East Bay, a little place called Livermore that I miss very much sometimes. I live here in Tulsa, Oklahoma now, which I enjoy with my wife and my son and my grandson, who we adopted. Uh, I've been with my wife for 26 years. Um, yeah, that's pretty much the highlight reel.
No, that's cool. And how old's your son?
My youngest son he'll be 25 this year, and my oldest is 27,
Oh, okay. So they're
and
not
then
too far. My
CJ
oldest
is
is
7.
TJ 7. Nice. My
Yeah,
oldest is
CJ.
21. My youngest is 12. CJ. Okay.
Yeah, stands for
I'm just
Cameron
reading. Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Fun. Well, so let's get into it. So what do you do for a living?
I'm retired. Unfortunately, I became disabled about almost 20 years ago. But I have a similar problem that my mother had. So I gives frees up a lot of my time and allows me to be the parent I need to be for CJ. So I used to complain about that a lot, a lot. I missed
Uh,
being the person that I was, or I, I've always been a big guy, but when that was taken, it was a little rough for me. It took a little bit of therapy with someone whose name is Holly. And if this ever finds her, thank you so much for all you did to help me. Yeah, it hurt a lot, but when I realized it freed up a lot of time for me to do what's necessary for my grandson, that ended.
Are you comfortable telling us what happened? If you're
Oh,
not, that's okay.
I have a degenerative disc disease in my spinal cord. So the vertebrae are squeezing together, and the stuff, the jelly in the middle that's supposed to stay put, is actually going towards my the part where my central nervous system is. So I get a lot of pain and numbness in my lower extremities.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I've seen
I'm used to it. It's been a long time.
yeah, but I've seen a lady who has something like that. Now, mind you, I don't know if that's exactly, but she actually had surgery and she got like this little thing in there that had little electrodes that went to the nerves and like electrocuted them or stimulated them so that she wasn't in so much pain. Is that something
No,
that they do to you?
no. I haven't had anything other than several MRIs, and I used to take some pretty strong narcotics for the pain, but that didn't work out for me. So I do things that
Yeah,
are much more holistic. I'm a huge reader, a huge reader, or I should say I used to be.
yeah,
And everything I read during the period when I was taking those narcotics, I had to reread because I couldn't remember anything. It was just such a horrible experience, even though I had a prescription for it and a reason to have it. It just I took myself off of them when I finally got sick of it. When I stopped remembering my passion, the books, then that was it for me.
yeah. No, my mom has suffered from chronic pain for. Well, Candace and I got married in '02, so she started when she was '03, and I would say around 2023 is when she had a surgery, and they did
Hmm.
everything, and they finally replaced her hip because her hip was hurting and the nerve was getting ground in the hip, and I'm like, it took 20 years for them to figure that out. But
Wow.
so her
Thank
nerve
goodness
is
they did,
damaged,
though.
and so yeah, and so she was on some heavy narcotics and stuff like that, and she actually almost died because she said, I don't want to be on these anymore.
Oh,
And she went
wow.
cold turkey, and they had her and go, we had to rush her to the hospital and put her in a coma so that her body would recover that way, because it was like it was so much of a shock. And I'm just like, Mom, you can't do that stuff.
I
But
actually got in trouble with my doctor at the time because I took myself off the medication, and
that's
that
what she did.
he was a little upset about that. He was like, that's a bit dangerous. You shouldn't have done that. I said, it's a done deal, man. I'm not taking that garbage anymore. And when I moved to Oklahoma, the first thing I told my doctor was no narcotics.
See, well, that's so cool. Is because I'm sorry you have to do that, but that's cool because when I got my knee replacement surgery a couple years ago, they they're like, hey, so what's best? Are you allergic to Percocet or Lortab or anything? I'm like, no, I'll just take ibuprofen, and they were shocked. And but I took ibuprofen, I was just fine. And just because I've seen the effects and what it can do to people, and I'm like, I'm okay. Plus, I don't like that feeling. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I don't like that feeling.
I didn't recognize what the feeling was until it was too late, and by then it kind of had me. I had the type of doctor that anytime I complained, all he did was up my prescription strength. And
Oh,
after a while, after a while, I realized that I'm making a huge mistake. So that was so it for me. I should have listened to my wife in the first place. Seriously, I should
Brandon
have
says
listened to her
he
in the
has the
first
same thing
place.
as what you have and has no feeling in his right leg at all.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes I get a lot of pain in my thigh areas. I'll just be sitting there, and next thing you know, it'll manifest a lot of pain. So I'll have to stop and kind of regroup for a second. But for the most part, I've been spared things like that. My mother wasn't. At the end of her life, unfortunately, she was in a bed. She had lost the use of her legs. So I just keep going until hopefully nothing like that happens. But if it does, I have a loving wife who will take care
You
of me.
do. Sure, your wife is awesome.
She is
From
awesome.
everything that
I'm
you've told
so
me, and
proud to be married to
uh,
her.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you have a wonderful 7-year-old too to take care of. So that's awesome. Dude, I had
That's
like
my
a beard
mother-in-law's
hair that
dog.
keeps going up my nose. It's cute. So when did you decide to start coming into the bearded world, the beard community? Because you haven't always been here. What
No,
made you try?
I started looking into beard products and stuff online when I realized I had no idea what I was doing with the ones I was gifted by my wife, and I started learning like everybody else. I found Dancy, of course. Everybody finds the big guy,
Oh yeah.
and started learning, and uh, that's kind of my thing. When I get quiet, that means I'm learning. So um, I just once I started learning about where to get the quality products I needed for the beard I wanted. And I wouldn't say I had a goal when I started. It was just to grow a beard. And as it started getting longer and longer and longer, the boss just said, let it rip, let it rip. And the other day she actually said, if it gets down to your knees, maybe I'll tell you to trim it. And I couldn't believe she would say something like that, but she's part of Team Beard, so if she says let her rip, I'm certainly going to do that.
That's awesome. I wasn't joking around. I was like, I'll cut my beard and for this fundraiser that we're doing in Florida, and no one in my family would let me. Like, nope, we're just going to let you donate. Like, you are not shaving it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And my daughter's like, Dad, you got to stop trimming it. You got to make it longer. I like it. It's like she wants it, my beard like yours. And I'm like, well, we'll see.
Oh,
I don't think I can do that.
this wasn't an expectation. This just sort of happened, and it's just sort of happening. Like the beard competitions, which I have a lot to thank you for when it comes to that.
I'm glad you
You
got to.
know, and the sign behind you is so genuine. If you only knew how long that sign sat in the box in my room. I wanted a proper excuse to send it. I didn't want it to think of you to think that it was just some trinket for somebody to get a free product or something. And I wanted you to know that it was genuine. That was very important to me. And once I got back from that first competition, I knew I had to send it. Thank you.
That was
Thank
so
you
cool.
for
No, thank you,
helping me.
man. You've always been so kind ever since we got to know each other. It means a lot to me. So thanks. Yeah, Melissa's like, ah, so sweet. But yeah, so what is your motivation for life? Like, what is your turning point that made you like, okay, I'm going to be this way?
My mother.
It's a weird question. It's a weird question, I know, but it's just kind of curious.
My mother.
How
She's
so?
always been my guiding light, my rock. Always, always. She's the one who taught me about being a good person and what a good person is. She was always ready for anything. There was a few times when I surprised her during Christmas time with some friends of mine who had children, and being me, of course, it was last minute. But don't think for a second when those children got to my mother's house to enjoy that time, there wasn't something under the tree for them because she always kept stuff in her closet just for those kind of occasions. She was such a kind and warm-hearted person, and I should say, very fortunate to have her as a mother.
That's amazing.
Very fortunate.
That's really cool. I appreciate you telling me. So, what do you do now to kind of emulate that?
Well, to be a good person, to make sure then this may help some of the younger people out there. My life changed for the better the day I decided inside that I was going to make decisions that my mother would be proud of. Period.
Oh, nice.
Is this decision gonna make my mom happy? Is it gonna make her sad? No, I want to make her proud. So I started making decisions that I knew would make my mother proud. And unfortunately, she didn't live long enough for me to see that when we adopted CJ. But I know it would be one of the proudest moments of her life, and that
That's
it
cool.
keeps
That
me
really
going.
is cool. No, I get that a lot. That's really cool. So, what are your goals for this year for going forward?
One is to get used to my wife's new schedule with her new job. They moved her schedule around a little bit, so she starts work really early in the morning as a prep chef at a hospital here in Tulsa.
Oh,
So
nice.
so getting up early for that, and still getting home and getting a
What's
little bit of rest so
what's
I can get
early?
CJ up for school. She goes to work some between 2 and 3 a.m.
Oh, shut up. That's really
So
early.
yeah, I got to boogie, get her to work real fast, and then get home. Thank goodness my mother-in-law is here, so I don't have to wake CJ up to take him with me. And then 6 a.m. every morning, here comes the sun on my by the Beatles on my phone to wake my grandson up for school and make him some breakfast and make sure everything he needs is in his backpack, and off we go when it's time.
That's cool. And so is he what, third grade?
Second, he just started second
Sick.
grade, but he reads at a third grade level.
Well, that's cool. That's really cool. No, I used to work at a hospital when I was going to college up in Idaho, and I was in the purchasing department, and I was the delivery guy to each department. So they would order stuff from the purchasing department, and I would go and stock their shelves and stuff like that. And I always had to be there before the doctors, but I would be there like at 5. And so I thought, that's not too early, but 2 o'clock is stupid. Like,
Do you
that is
remember
really early.
the pictures of my cabinets? Do you remember the one
Oh
cabinet that
yeah.
had the sign on the side? You remember what the sign said?
Uh-uh.
It was the Boy Scout laws.
Oh yeah.
I bought that in Weiser, Idaho.
Oh really? Yeah, I
Yep.
grew up in Shelley. That's where I grew up as a kid. Yeah, it's got a trust
My
me, little
daughter
helper
lived in
present.
Payette.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Why were you in Weezer out of all places?
Um, I lost. Long story
A bet?
short, no, 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 no. It's worse than that. Unfortunately, I lost touch with my daughter. And
Oh.
after several years, and because of Facebook, my sister found her, and I was able to connect back with her. And when I did that, I took my mom because she was much older, and I wasn't sure if she would be around to see her granddaughter. And when we
Yeah.
did, we had a lot of free time, so we like to do like thrift store and bookstores and things like that. So we were at a small little thrift store in Weezer, and I saw it, so I bought it. They're words I've always tried to live by, so that's why it's on my one of
Oh,
my
100%.
cabinets.
Yeah, I'm an Eagle Scout, to be honest.
Oh, congratulations! That's not an easy thing to do.
My mom
Congratulations.
wouldn't let me date or drive until I had it. So it was I
Yeah.
did it, but that was
That's a
her
heck of a
doing.
motivation.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't go on dates. And I was in high school and I couldn't do it. So I got it right before I turned 16.
All right.
So
See, that's
yeah,
hard to do. That's hard to do.
it was fun.
Congratulations.
I believe in it. So what's funny is the Utah Jobs Corps, like when you go and you lose a job or you need help and all that kind of stuff, and you're trying to figure stuff out, one of the things that they tell you to do is an Eagle Scout, because it has you do little things, and each merit badge is something different. So it tells you what you like to do in life and stuff like that. Like, what could I do to make money and all this kind of stuff. So I thought that was interesting. But
I drove
what's your
I
favorite
drove
book?
through Utah. Oh,
What part of Utah?
we drove through to Indiana to go pick up my brother-in-law once, but
Oh, so
I
you
was
just
gonna
drove
say
I-15?
well, no, it was not 40. Yeah, 40.
Okay.
Isn't no. What goes
89?
80, 80, 80. It was
Yeah,
80.
I-80.
Sorry, I had a bit of
No, you're
brain
totally fine. So you went
flatulence
through the
there.
Wyoming area and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm glad
Yeah.
we ended up going through Salt Lake City at night, and I'm really glad that we did because the view at night, especially looking from the south up towards the mountain with the skyline, it was really impressive. Really
Yeah, it
impressive.
is. Yeah, that's so a lot of people, I have some friends here locally that are like Logan, who's like, "Oh, Park City's overrated." And I'm like, "Yeah, but they've never been here, so let them go." So when we have people here, I'm like, "We're gonna go see all the places that are like a little touristy because they're cool." And what's your favorite book? Since you love books.
uh, if I had to pick one book, it would probably be by Harold Livingston. It's called Ride a Tiger. It's
What's that
about
about?
the a person's journey through the mafia, the Jewish
Oh,
mafia to be. Yeah, no, I'm not Jewish, but it's a really, really good
is it
book, and
nonfiction?
it's yes. I'm sorry, I had another brain. It's kind of an old book. Man, I forget when it was written, but yeah, if I had to pick one, I'd have to say that. But if it was a series, I collect a lot of, and I shouldn't say a lot, but I collect some book series, and I'm a big fan of the Jack Reacher series. Huge
Dude,
fan of the
Jack
Jack
Reacher's really
Reacher.
good.
Oh, I that he's impossible not to love. He's
Yeah,
just what a great hero,
I
and the
recently I
backstories.
yeah, the Wheel of Time series. So I didn't know Wheel of Times like was a book series. And when I watched a little bit on Amazon, I'm like, actually, I like this kind of stuff. And so I just bought a couple of the first books so that I can read them in my own spare time, which I haven't yet. But I really am looking forward to that because I love the sci-fi fantasy stuff. It's weird, but it's true.
Well, as
So
long as we're
sci-fi.
being honest, I I have a pretty sizable first edition hardcover collection that when my mother passed away was difficult to deal with, so I kind of packed it away. It's been a long time since I've picked up a book. A long time. Probably
Yeah.
too long. But I have one on my nightstand that I'm kind of looking forward to reading. I saw the movie already, and it kind of breaks my rule on that. I don't really like to read a book and then see the movie because usually the movie's a bit disappointing. It doesn't follow the book
Oh,
that well.
100%.
So this time I saw the movie. Now I want to read the book, and hopefully that sparks a little something. I need to get back into it.
So you're a huge fan of Twilight, I hear?
No, no, I wouldn't say that.
You're like the movie's better than the movie's better than the books. Have
The only exception to that, seriously, there's one exception to that where the book doesn't quite match the movie, and that's the Shawshank Redemption. Sorry,
oh,
Stephen King.
so good. You know what though?
the,
There
the
is a
the
book
movie was
that
much
I
better than the
loved.
book.
There's Aragon. Like I said, I like sci-fi fantasy stuff.
Oh, okay.
Aragon. Man, when I was so excited for the movie because I read the books. And
hmm
dude, like sometimes you're just like, no, come on, you just ruined it all.
I, I had a similar experience with the book Meg. I read that on a
Oh
plane
yeah.
trip to Florida back in the 90s, and I loved it. And I thought, and I was at a yard sale shortly after and didn't know there was a book too, The Trench, it's called. So I bought it. Next thing you know, I was finding more and more, and following the author. Unfortunately, he passed away, so it ended. But man, I haven't seen the movie because, like I said, I'm tired of being disappointed by them cutting things out. The last one was a Robert Langdon movie. I don't want to say which one, but
Okay.
they completely changed the end, and I was just like, that's it for me. I'm
I
good.
know. I know. It's frustrating, unfortunately, because I don't know. If I had more time to read, I would read a lot more because it would let your imagination play and it lets you get to understand it, so it's fun. But hey, it's almost that time, and I want to do a giveaway, but I want to do your favorite scent. What's your favorite scent profile?
Well, how about we go Polies? That's my wife's favorite
All right,
scent, and she's sort of in charge of my scent department.
your wife. She's awesome. She was. I don't know if you
I
saw that, but she was
I'm
talking
crazy
highly
about
about
her.
your wife.
You,
You
you
should be
know,
okay. Hashtag Jeff. Everyone for a Poli's oil.
do you know the butterflies you get when you first start a
Yeah.
relationship with somebody you feel that way about, and no matter what you do, when you know that you're going to see them, though you just get little bit of a nervous feeling because you have the anticipation that you feel.
Uh huh.
26 years, and after 26 years, that feeling has never gone away.
Oh, that's cute.
Never.
I love that. I love that, and I'm glad that you have that. She, on the other hand, she's messaged me a few times, like, "What do I need to do to get him out?" I'm just joking.
No,
No, Jeff, you're
I'm happy.
amazing,
I'm lucky to
and
have her.
Yeah. So, so now to go a little bit more, what's kind of like your beard routine while we're waiting for people to enter in? Because we haven't really talked about beards. Like I said, this is all about
Usually,
getting to know who you are.
normally in the morning when I wake up, because I don't put it in a bun or anything, my beard looks like it's auditioning to be the stunt double for all the tornadoes and Twister. So I spritz it a little bit with water and run a brush through it. A few brushes that my wife has helped me pick out has been very helpful. I'm so happy to have it. And then I'll maybe throw a little bit of oil in there first thing in the morning, and then I wait until the afternoon or early evening, depending on when the show is going to be. Sometimes to take my shower, and then when I get out of the shower, oil, and then sometimes butter right away, or I'll wait until about an hour or so before I go to bed. Put butter on my beard. That's it.
Nice.
I can get
That's a
up
good
every
program.
morning and run my fingers through my beard, and there's like zero problem every single morning.
How often do you use beard conditioner? Because your beard
Uh,
looks really
I
good.
I strip and condition my beard once a week, but I follow somebody, um, George Bruno. He's Sultan of Silver. He's
Oh yeah, I know
called.
who he is.
He
Yeah.
he he has a hack, I guess if you call it, for a conditioning with coconut oil. You massage coconut oil into your beard, and then you put a
Heat.
disposable shower cap over it, and you put heat on it for 10 minutes, and then get in the shower, rinse it out, and then wash it and go with it. And I tried that the other day, and for the first time, and I'm really happy with the results. I think I'm going to do it about once a month, if not a little earlier.
I've heard a lot of good things about that, and I've heard some people like it didn't do what I wanted to do, but I never tried it. I might have to try that just to say,
It
hey,
it worked
I
for me.
yeah,
Well,
I think
so
that's a
far.
great idea. All right. So everyone, while I'm doing this, I'm going to remove this real quick. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Uh, if everyone, before we go and we do the hashtag Jeff for the free oil, why don't everyone just give a shout out to Jeff real quick and tell him send him some positive vibes his way because Jeff, this has been really fun, and I really do
Thank you.
appreciate
I
you being on
appreciate it.
here and you've always been so supportive and so kind, and I'm just dude listening to your story about your mom, listening about your books, listening about your what you've gone through and all that kind of stuff. We might have to make this a little bit longer, like an hour and a half session from now on, because this is really cool.
she She was a wonderful role model, and I miss her like the flowers miss the sun.
I see you can tell you read. That's awesome, man. I appreciate you. So everyone's just saying thanks and how amazing you are. So all right, everyone, this is for Jeff.
Thank you, everyone.
He wants to do this. It's for Jeff. It's for a beard oil, pulley scent. So good luck, everyone. And then after this, I got a boogie, so I can make sure I can make it to go watch my daughter. Freaking Rican, how you doing,
All
buddy?
right.
I'm I'm so glad. I
Congratulations.
didn't know he was here.
Right on. Congratulations.
Yeah, Jeff generally sounds like a really cool guy. He is. He is.
I
Jeff,
try
thanks
to
for
be.
being on. It's amazing to get to know you, brother. You don't try to be, you are.
Thank you.
You rocking Viking Papa. Let to get to know you and Mrs. Viking Papa more and more. You know what? I don't know if Melissa, would your wife want to be on? I'm speaking for Melissa because she's on all the time. Does Tanya
Be,
want to be on too?
be, I don't know that she can right now unless Melissa would want to do something different because of her schedule. She goes to
Yes,
bed
that's
kind
like
of early because she has to get up very early. So she's usually in bed by the time Melissa starts her show. So I'll
that's
ask
fair.
her. I'll be happy to ask her.
That's fair. That's 100% fair because 2 o'clock is so early. That's to be there.
She suffers from two different autoimmune diseases, so it's difficult for her sometimes.
Well, you guys are
I'm the
amazing, and
primary
thank you
driver in
so
the
much.
family now.
Oh, it's hopefully you enjoy driving. So, but hopefully everything
I'm a
goes
member of the
well. Thank
Million
you
Mile
so much.
Club.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, really?
I appreciate you. Yes. Oh, I used to be a road striper for a living, so I hit the
Oh,
million
okay.
mile mark a long time ago. Long time ago.
I've seen some things then, but All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me and Jeff. And Jeff, thank you again.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. And I appreciate
All right.
you.
Thank you. See you guys.